In a recent interview, Kendall Jenner said that she feels out of place in her Kardashian family. This did not sit well with netizens and she has been receiving online backlash. Fans had different reactions to Kendall Jenner's interview with WSJ Magazine's summer digital issue cover story. The reality star is one of the most well-known supermodels at present who has worked with some of the most high-end brands including Victoria's Secret. For WSJ Magazine's summer digital issue cover story, the 27-year-old model has made several revelations ranging from dealing with fame to feeling out of place with the Kardashians. However, this did not sit well with netizens and she has been on the receiving end of social media backlash. Kendall Jenner faces social media backlash. In a recent interview, Kendall Jenner said that she feels out of place in her Kardashian family and identifies more with her dad's side. She said, "Since I was really young, I felt out of place with my family. I was born into this life and I didn't choose this life. I'm not built for this by any means. I'm not good at it. I do it and I've learned how to do it." Jenner also added that some of her sisters have more natural grasp on this lifestyle and fame. However, fans were not happy with Kendall Jenner about the comments that she made about her family. One user commented, "She isn't a Kardashian. I would believe her if she didn't reap all the Kardashian benefits like being model, being on the show, Met Gala, and private jets." Another added, "And yet you market a last name as though it's a brand. You are very much Kardashian." A third user wrote, "Everyone in the family has a different personality and at the end of the day, she lives the Kardashian lifestyle." Some fans even came out in Kendall's support and said she overanalyzes everything due to people's reaction and ends up saying something weird. While another user added that people are overreacting and that Kendall is just bad at expressing herself. Check out these things that Kendall has actually done and see if you still think of her the same way afterwards. Hashtag First World Problems. Of course, celebrities have issues and have a right to complain about the things that are stressing them or upsetting them. But Kendall takes that to an entirely new level when she complains on social media how horrible her extremely privileged life has been. One incident in particular, which landed the young model a ton of hate from fans as well as fellow celebs, is when she tweeted out, "Just wish things could be easier sometimes. We've all felt that way before. But we'd think twice about complaining it to our millions of followers if we led the same life Kenny does." And Frances Bean Cobain feels the same way. The daughter of the late Nirvana frontman, Kurt Cobain and Courtney Love, responded to Kendall's tweet. She called Kendall a and self-involved. In her Twitter rant, she wrote, "Praise good taste and awareness about the state of the world," she added. "Oh yeah, not to mention cancer, famine, poverty, drought, disease, natural disasters, death. Humans are so self-involved." Then ended it with, "Oh, there are kids on Earth abandoned and homeless who forcibly drink contaminated water because clean water isn't accessible." She's been incredibly mean to her sisters on TV. Anyone with siblings, especially sisters, know they can and will push her buttons to the extreme. So it's understandable that Kendall would lose her temper towards her 5 sisters every now and again. But fans have been appalled by how she's acted towards her sisters on the family's reality TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians on more than one occasion. During one episode, for example, Kendall refused to let Kylie borrow one of her dresses, which led to a huge fight between the sisters. But it was the way Kendall lashed out at Kylie that was shocking. "You're just literally the biggest I've ever met," Kendall yelled. She then turned towards Kylie's dogs and said, "I'm sorry, your mom is such a..." If this is how she acts on TV, then imagine how cruel she can be to her sisters in real life. She's also been known to talk poorly about her sisters in magazines. Not cool. She was banned from Uber for being rude. Kim Kardashian shocked the world when she tweeted out that Kendall had been banned from Uber. I have to drive at Kendall Jenner around tonight because she's banned from Uber." Why at Uber? She's a model passenger, Kim shared with her followers back in August 2016. Many fans assumed that she must have been rude or discriminatory to the driver, which would have violated the terms and conditions of the app. Violations of this community guidelines could result in loss of your Uber account. We created these Uber partner and rider standards so that everyone in the vehicle has shared the standard for respect, accountability, and common courtesy, the terms and conditions section of the app states. However, it was later revealed that Kendall's app was reinstated after Kim had shared a tweet. I think Uber reached out to Kendall and fixed the issue, Kim said the day after. A source also shared with Entertainment Tonight, Kendall has not been banned. It was a minor account issue that is being resolved. While it is being resolved, her account was put on hold. Uber support has reached out. We still wonder what could have gotten Kendall kicked off the app in the first place. She never worked hard for her modeling career. Kendall is an international supermodel who's made a name for herself apart from her reality TV-centric family. But many fans allege that the brunette wouldn't have found so much success as a model if it wasn't for her famous last name and industry contracts. Thanks, Mama Chris. While there's no denying Kendall is gorgeous and take a great picture, many feel she doesn't have the same talent as real models who started at the bottom of the industry. Actress and model Rebecca Romijn made headlines over a year ago when she seemingly slammed Kendall and her bestie Gigi Hadid as not being real models. She explained that their strong social media presence is what really catapulted their careers. No one has proven yet that numbers of followers translates to revenue, Rebecca said. She added, "So it is frustrating. I know a lot of people, legitimate fashion people, can't stand it." She then added, "I hate that these, social media stars are now the supermodels in fashion. They are not true supermodels." The t-shirt drama. Kendall faced a major scandal with her sister Kylie when they released a line of unlicensed t-shirts featuring dozens of musical icons such as Tupac, Biggie, and Ozzy Osbourne. The girls printed their faces over top of the icons, which many felt was ridiculous and disrespectful since they're not on the same level as those celebs. But the real problem was they didn't have the correct licensing to use the imagery, which means the sales from the t-shirts wouldn't be going towards the estates of the individuals featured on them. Many people, including celebs, called the girls out for their big mistake. After the immense backlash, they did pull the t-shirts out and Kendall issued an apology on Twitter. These designs were not well thought out and we deeply apologize to anyone that has been upset and/or offended, especially to the families of the artists. We are huge fans of their music and it was not our intention to disrespect these cultural icons in any way. The t-shirts have been pulled from retail and all images have been removed. We will use this as an opportunity to learn from these mistakes and again, we are very sorry. The girls might be facing several lawsuits soon related to this incident. Kendall has done a lot of questionable things over the years that might make you rethink how much of a good role model she actually is. From racist scandals, substance abuse, and dramatic feuds over boys, Kendall has had her fair share of drama.